Hi guys, very excited to share this with you. So this is exactly how we've scaled from zero to over $1.2 million in a little bit less than 1 month here, with about 30% profit margins. I mean, we're optimizing for profit margins. These are the cash cows. These are our businesses and stores and funnels that we are pretty much optimizing for profit. Most of the time, we're working on some long-term projects, but this is one of those like cash cows that we're optimizing for profit. So here, like you can see, we scaled from zero pretty much. We scaled to $21,000 a day, and then we got it to like consistency very fast, right? So I want to show you how we get it to consistency and how we maintain it there. So you can see pretty much like $40,000, $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 a day. We are maintaining that volume pretty consistent for the last almost a month, and I want to show you exactly how that's done. Comment cheat sheet. If you want the exact resource that I show you in this video, just comment cheat sheet below. I'll share with you that resource so you can replicate these results for yourself. So the resource that I'll share with you is very, very valuable, very, very powerful. Scaling on Facebook has changed since the iOS update. A lot of you guys have noticed scaling has changed, right? Because there's less data available. Our office is empty here. You can see. Oh yeah, I haven't showed you my office in a while, so let me just show you something. We have these are awesome. Our whole team has these now. These are make ecom great again. So this is stuff, check it out here. Anyway, so scaling has changed because Facebook has less buyers available, right? Like since iOS update, a lot of people just opted out of being targeted as buyers, right? They don't want their data to be collected. And so that means the potential pool of buyers that you can target has gotten smaller, which means in turn means that the broad audiences, for example, you could go extremely broad before, like just age, gender, country, go extremely broad and it would work like most of the times. Now it works more rarely, I would say like 50-50. So you have to test it for yourself, kind of like going extremely broad. And what works right now is more like interest-based targeting, and even like smaller audiences, lookalike audiences consolidated together into one ad set, and also even like separately, let's say 1% of buyers. I want to show you different ways to scale on Facebook in a second, but this is pretty much what's working right now. So scaling has these like different stages. You go from one stage to another and you kind of like see what's working, and then you do more of that. So testing new interests and expanding the proof of concept. So that's like the first stage of scaling, 100 to 500 purchases. Then utilizing lookalikes and feeding off Facebook data. So that's like, if you are like more than 500 purchases, pretty much you can continue with this. Not in this store, but we are doing like currently like $40,000, $50,000 a day in another store. So this is just one of our stores. And we're doing in another like $40,000, $50,000 a day, pretty much going like interest. Like nothing special, like one product, one funnel, and going with like interest, very basic stuff that everyone can do, and that's doing extremely well for us. The third stage of scaling is like expanding with large budgets and open audiences like gender, country, age. Again, that has to be tested. And all of these can be done like simultaneously, no particular order. There is no like, hey, for this ad account, do this. For this ad account, do this. So the way we do it, like we scale, for example, in each ad account, we're scaling like, so we're testing these, right? Then we're seeing, for example, this ad account works better with interest. So let's do more of the interest. This ad account works better with, let's say, interest or like lookalikes. Let's do more of the interest in this ad account. So we always applying common sense. If something doesn't work, like we don't try to force it. You don't try to force anything. Like if something works, there's like natural selection. You give Facebook, and Facebook is very, very advanced learning machine. Like, so you give Facebook this data and Facebook decides what's working for you for your specific ad account. Hey guys, people have been asking me how we scale to multiple 6 figures or even 7 figures per month without getting shut down on Facebook. And we have a very sophisticated solution for this that I want to share with you, but it's just like too valuable to give away for free. So if you guys want this solution, just book a call with one of my team members and we'll show you exactly what it is and how it works, and we'll see if that's a good fit for you and for your business. So just book a call with my team member. We'll share it with you so you can scale your business to multiple 6 figures or even 7 figures per month without getting shut down on Facebook, without having inconsistency, and with high profitability. So just book a call with my team and I'll see you there. Then you do more of that. So this is one of those things that I see a lot of people trying to force. For example, because they hear like someone's doing lookalikes. So someone's doing lookalikes and trying to force these fucking lookalikes, and it just doesn't work, right? So don't listen to what people say, listen to common sense and listen to the data. As they say, in God we trust, but all others bring data. So bring data and only trust data. So this is like number one. Second thing is you have to know your KPIs extremely well, because like you have to know like the kind of like, you have to know the KPIs. Again, guys, common cheat sheet if you want this whole document so you can kind of like go through it and as I speak, like you can kind of go through it, you can apply it, you can give it to your media buyers. Like this document, I mean, it has made like us tens of millions of dollars. So make sure, guys, you comment cheat sheet below and you get this document as well. You apply it in your business and you get amazing results. So for example, you have to know your KPIs. A lot of entrepreneurs, they would just like, they launch some ads, right? And then they waste like hundreds of dollars or even thousands of dollars trying to see if ads work. And if ads don't work from day one, 99% times, like they will not work. Like if they don't work, like they don't work, right? So then you have to fix the creative. Like for example, if your click-through rate is like 0.5%, it will not magically become 3% like tomorrow. Like it is what it is. So the data that you get is real, right? So you have to listen to the data. Again, data is like number one thing. Like you have to just like monitor the data. Okay, so if data is not good, if data is not promising, then you just have to make some changes. You have to adapt, you have to evolve, like you have to adjust certain things in order for you to be profitable and in order for you to scale. Another thing about scaling is that scaling is not magic. It's like, it happens naturally, right? So again, like let's say you're spending like, people ask me, Alex, how do I scale my ads? All right, so that's a very good question. So let's say you're spending like $1,000 a day and you are generating, let's say, $5,000 a day, right? So then, I mean, scaling is easy, right? And you can use like, so I have nine methods of scaling that work well for us. Like, I mean, these methods again made us tens of millions of dollars. So you just copy these, right? If that's your situation. But again, if you're, let's say your click-through rate, you're trying to scale, but your click-through rate is just too low, right? Your creative is not converting, right? Your website conversion rate is like 1% with average order value of like $35, then something is off and you have to address that situation first. You have to address that issue first before you try to scale. So scaling happens naturally. So if you were to spend like $1,000 today and make $5,000 back or $3,000 back, then obviously it's easy. You just try to spend more money and you generate more money, right? It becomes more easy. But if some of the things are broken, then you have to address that thing. So again, identify if you cannot scale, then 99% of chance it's not Facebook. It's not Facebook algorithm. 99% of chance is it is your creative or it is your funnel. I mean, I would just double down on these two, because if you get these two right, and number three is your product. So creative, funnel, and product. You focus on these three and you will do extremely well. So product has to be differentiated from the competition. So if you're selling exactly the same product as everyone else and it just like pretty much everything is the same, then I mean, you'll get the same results, right? Like it's very competitive. You're trying to sell the same product exactly the same way as everyone else. It's 100 other drop shippers, for example, then obviously you'll have very, very bad results. So you have to differentiate in some way. So with product, you try to differentiate with again, guys, comment cheat sheet below so I can send this resource to you so you have all of these things and you can apply them. So with product, you can differentiate with design, right? So for example, what we do is we ask our manufacturer, our factories, the agents to source different variation of the product. Maybe it's a different color, right? Maybe it's a different bundle. So what works for us, these days is pretty much like bundling few products together, right? So let's say we have a gadget for like skincare, we might bundle like 2 or 3 gadgets together, and we also might have like a cream or something. So it becomes like a bundle, and it has higher perceived value than someone who's just selling the device by itself. So it becomes like the whole solution, the only solution people need, for example, to solve their skin problems, or whatever that is. So we sell it as a whole bundle. We don't sell it as just one thing. So that differentiates. You have to think how you differentiate from the competition. You have to think how you differentiate from other advertisers that are also selling exactly the same product. So that's number one. Number two is the funnel itself, right? So your average order value and your conversion rate. So ideally your average order value, I mean, I like the perfect sweet spot for me, like in terms of the average order value, is like $100 to $200 a day. So I like this average order value. I like to be able to afford $100 to get a customer, because if I can spend $100 to get a customer, then I can just outbid my competition. I can be extremely aggressive. I can test a lot of stuff, and I can get a lot of stuff wrong and still be profitable. So that is very, very important for me to be competitive, right? So you want to have your average order value as high as possible. So you want to use funnels, or you want to use Shopify one-click upsell, whatever system you're using. By the way, you can comment funnel, so I can send you the template of the funnel that's worked well for us, so you can just replicate it for yourself. One of our clients, Marek, for example, he got his average order value raised from like $40 to $90 with that same template. And so just pretty much selling exactly the same product. This is how powerful that is. So you want to be focused on improving the average order value at any given point. Even if your average order value already good, you still want to be improving it, right? Ordering your customers bundles, ordering your customers more of the same product, because that would allow you to just be more profitable. So that's number one. And number three is creative, right? So what's working for us right now is the user-generated content. I want to show you the type of creative that's working for us very well right now. It's user-generated content. So the content that is produced by customers, produced by micro influencers, that is very organic. It's like it seems like people are just using the product. And I mean, regular people, not like very like sophisticated models. So this type of content is working very well for us right now. So you can see this type of content, right? Regular people. It's like, I mean, even lighting is not perfect. It's not perfect like studio. It's nothing like sophisticated, right? So let me see here. So check it out here, right? So very, very simple, very, very simple. So these are regular consumers, right? And there's one platform that you could use. I'll share this platform with you in a second. So there's like one platform that you could use to source this type of content, and also just to get like a product like photography for your store. So I'll share this platform with you in a second. It's a very good platform, and so check it out here. I'm not affiliated with it. It's called Suna, right? So it's called Suna. So you can see like what they have. They have different kind of like arrangements here. So for example, you can see this is type of content that they produce. I mean, this is in the studio. I mean, this is even like, okay, you want to get professional. Here's your professional stuff again. I'm not affiliated again with this platform, but we just started using it, and it's pretty good. So they have photos here, right? So they have photos. Check it out how it can look like. You can add a model, right? So they have different models if you want to, right? It's like you can remove the background. You can make like the skin perfect. You can do like different patterns. You can like Photoshop. I mean, there is a lot of, for example, so 2 video clips up to 2 minutes each. Boom. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. It's Alex Fedotoff, 3F at the end, because I share behind the scenes strategies and things we do in our 8-figure business, and also in my personal life. So make sure you follow me, and I'll see you there. Check it out, man. I mean, that's like $350. That's like nothing, getting like custom content. Now, you won't send them like, I mean, in this studio, like for example, you work with studio like this, you won't send them like your product in the Chinese packaging, right? Because that will be like pretty like creepy. So you want to have your product logo. You want to have a logo on the product. You want to have your customized packaging if possible, branded packaging. So work with your agent. Comment agent below if you want to get information about our agent, so you can collaborate with them. Another one here. So it's man, like, I mean, this platform like is very, very good. This platform is very, very good. They raised some funds. They raised some funds here for kind of like upgrading this platform. They have studios in different cities around the United States. So if you don't have, so I mean, the good thing for us, which we have video editors in Russia and Ukraine, and they have access to studios, they have access to models, so they can produce some custom content for us. But if you don't have that, check it out. So for example, yeah, you can get like headshots. You can see, so they, you can get like headshots. It's a very, very interesting platform. It's called, again, guys, this platform is called Suna, right? So you can do photo, you can do video, and you can do also like stop motion, right? So stop motion, 100 bucks. I mean, it's not entirely cheap. I mean, yeah, probably you could cut this cost if you worked with like your own video editor, your own like team, then probably you would cut that cost significantly. But if you don't have that, then just use this platform. So 3 major things: funnel, creative product. Focus on these. Comment cheat sheet. I'll send you the specific like tactical things in terms of scaling your Facebook ads and how to scale them and all of this stuff. And again, guys, this cheat sheet has produced like tens of millions of dollars for us. So make sure that you apply it because it actually works. So comment cheat sheet below, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Comment cheat sheet below so I can send you this resource. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.